Hello and Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to discuss an important topic related to English grammar, and today's topic is kinds of adverbs. Before going into details, what are the kinds of adverbs? Let's have a formal definition of an adverb. Adverb is a word that modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. So this is an example of the definition of an adverb. There are certain types of adverbs. Let's discuss them one by one with their definitions and examples. In this regard, the very first type of adverb is adverb of manner. First of all, we are going to discuss its definition. Adverb of manner describes how something is done. So it means that it is a type of adverb that describes how something is being done. What is the method? What is the technique that is being employed to do an action? It describes that. For example, she sings song beautifully. Here the adverb beautifully describes the verb sings, and it tells us that how the action of sings is being done. What is the method? What is the technique with which this action is being done? Next important kind of adverb is adverb of time. Let's discuss the definition of it. It is an adverb. It is a type of adverb which indicates when something happens. So this very definition tells us that this adverb tells us that when some action will take place. For example, we will meet tomorrow. In this sentence, tomorrow is an adverb of time. It tells us that the action of meeting will take place when? It will take place the day after today, which is tomorrow. So this is an example of adverb of time. Next important kind of adverb is adverb of frequency. Let's discuss the very definition of this adverb. It is a type of adverb which describes how often something occurs. Right? So this definition tells us that how often an action takes place. A certain type of action takes place. How it happens, how often it happens. For example, I often go to the gym. In this sentence, often is an adverb of frequency. It tells us that the act of going to the gym happens how many times? It happens often. It happens frequently. That time and again I go to the gym to do exercise. So here the adverb often is an adverb of frequency. It tells us the frequency of an action, which is going to the gym. Next important type of adverb is adverb of degree. Let's discuss the definition of it. It is a type of adverb that describes the extent or degree of an action or a quality. This definition tells us that that it is a type of adverb that tells us about the intensity, the level, the degree or extent of an action that takes place or the quality that exists. For example, she is incredibly smart. Now, in this sentence, incredibly is an adverb of degree. It tells us that how much smart she is. It tells us that what is the degree, what is the level of her smartness. And that level is incredible, because of which we have used the word incredibly in order to describe the smartness of her. So this is an example of adverb of degree. Next important type of adverb is adverb of condition. Let's discuss the definition of it. It is a type of adverb that describes under what conditions something happens. Right? What will be the circumstances? What will be the conditions under which something will happen? If those conditions are not there, then that action cannot take place. The example of such an adverb is, he will come only if invited. Over here, the action of coming to a place is linked to a condition, and that is invitation. Over here, if invited is adverb of condition because it describes the condition under which the action of coming to a certain place will happen. If this condition is not there, then coming will not take place. So this is an example of the adverb of condition. So this is it for today. I hope you might have developed a bit of understanding of kinds or types of adverbs that will be helpful in your future English. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.